Hello guys, it's March and it's autumn here in Australia. It's the first month of autumn or fall. And I have here a shipment from Thailand, flasks shipment. Okay, so gosh, this is really gonna make me so busy, guys. Okay, so most of these guys are Paphiopedilums. As I grow mostly Paphiopedilums, they just look like noodles. Okay, so I'm going to start with this tray. So in this first tray, there's 4 flasks here, and actually all of them are the same species, guys. They are called Paphiopedilum josianae. So this I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but this one, guys, is a type of concolor, a brachypetalum. But this one is not the normal one. This one's got long petals and long pouch. So sort of like an elongated flower. So I bought 4 because I thought they look really attractive and they are not common. So let's have a look, guys. They are still young. They're still small, but they are ready to be deflasked. So I was thinking, guys, I might keep 2 to open up after winter, and I will deflask 2 this month. So yeah. So next one, guys, I have here a Paphiopedilum henryanum. They look really nice. What I like about flasks from Thailand is because they come from whiskey bottles, and you can actually have a lot of seedlings in a whiskey bottles compared to the usual flask that's from Taiwan. They're using this how do I say that one? Like it looks like a tiny jar. So maybe you can get like 12 to 15 seedlings from that one, and this one definitely more than 20. That's the good thing about flask seedlings from Thailand. So this is a henryanum. In one of my videos, I showed a henryanum mature plant with flower. So ready to be deflasked. Okay, so here I've got some of these flask, guys. They're just like duplicates. So some of them I got, like this one I got 4, some 3, some 2. So this one here, guys, is a primary hybrid Paphiopedilum niveum cross Rothschildianum. So this primary hybrid, guys, this is called Naive Saint. Have a look at the Naive Saints. Beautiful. And they are vigorous growers too. So you can see, I don't know if it's very clear on the video, guys, but this one's got a lot of babies inside, so it's really worth it, guys. So I've got 2 of them here. I've got a Malipons cross Hangianum. If I'm not mistaken, this is Paphiopedilum, gosh, what's that again? Shunfa golden, I think. I'm not so sure. Or I think it's Fanaticum. Malipons Corshangianum is Paphiopedilum Fanaticum. I am not so sure. It could be Fanaticum or Shunfa Golden. Look at it, guys. Again, although this one, the seedling's a bit smaller, but they really look so healthy. So what I do, guys, if they are like a bit smaller, I just compote them. So probably have to divide this into 4 parts and put them into smaller pot. Okay, or smaller pots. Here is a Paphiopedilum wardii. There you go. There's too many of them as well. So, gosh, I think if I am from Thailand, every time I go home, I'll always be bringing flasks with me. Because in the Philippines, guys, we don't really make this, guys. I haven't really heard a supplier from Philippines. Haven't heard anyone from Philippines do this kind of business, or they're probably just their own nursery there, just supplying them themselves, but never heard about exporting these flasks. And also one thing too, I have heard that if you bring this into the country, it is very, very strict in Sydney. So what they do is they first send the flasks to Brisbane, and from Brisbane they just distribute it, because once it's in the country, it will be easier to distribute. That's what I heard. So that's it. Wardii. Here, guys, is a Tranlinianum. Bit smaller, but they look healthy. So it is not, if you haven't tried deflasking, it is actually not difficult, as long as you try to be as sterile as possible. So just apply sterile technique. Everything is as clean as possible. I use, not when I deflask, but later on, when I notice that the seedlings are capable of like really surviving, that's when I use fungicide and the usual fertilizer, air movement. It's very, very important for deflasking. So guys, here I have purpuratum. I have 2 purpuratums here. These are, I don't know how to describe it. This is the one with a red flower with stripes on the sepal. It has a vertical stripes on the sepal. It's beautiful. And by the way, guys, this is hand carried by my supplier. Even if they hand carry it, you cannot really make everything so perfect. As you can see, it has moved the jelly in there. It has moved forward. So here is a Paphiopedilum coccineum. This is just another name for a barbigerum. Paphiopedilum barbigerum. Looks a bit young. I'm not sure. Some of these I might have to wait a little bit to deflask, and some of them are ready. I have here a Paphiopedilum javanicum. This is from, I think it might have been Indonesia. Java, Indonesia. Flower of this one is a bit like similar to Puff Tonsum, where it's like yellowish green with some dots in the petals. They look big. Okay, so this is what I like about Thai flasks. There's many. The quantity is really good and the quality as well. So another Tranlinianum here. 1, 2. Another Wardii, Delinatii alba. I noticed with Delinatii alba, just from my experience, they are not as easy to grow as the normal pink one or the red one. But once they're established, they are easy flowering. So another Javanicum here. I have a Supardii here. So I also noticed with Puff Supardii, this is a hand carry, but if you look at it, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like the roots are not so well established with this species. They kind of like just give small roots because they can be easily shaken in the pot. So you can see this one. This is my second shipment of Supardii. The other one, most of them just had broken roots, and I only got a very few alive, but I don't even know if they're gonna make it to adulthood. So another one here, guys, Tonii, nice, with a little bit of a twisty petal. I have a Parishii cross Tonii. I've got 2. Agusii. Agusia looks a bit like Argus and a bit like Venustum combination. There's not much in this one, guys. As you can see, very just normal. Not that few, but not many. So I have here Paphiopedilum exul. They're big. Paphiopedilum malipons corsangianum. I think this is the second flask. Oh my god, just look at it, guys. There's just too many inside. Looks like it's more than 30. I tell you, you can divide this into 3 flasks. If you perform a replating on this one, you can actually divide this into 3 new flasks and resell them, but unfortunately I don't do that. So this one, guys, I have 3 of this cross. It's really weird, guys. The name is Puff. This is OOII Way Cross Sanderianum. All puff growers know what Puff Sanderianum is. This is the puff with the longest petal of all the puffs. So this is interesting. I'm gonna have to make a research about Paphiopedilum Oi Cross Sanderianum. I'm a bit interested about this cross because of the Sanderianum, so I bought 3 of them. And last one here, guys, for Paphiopedilum is Gratrixianum. Gratrixianum is kind of like common. Oh dear, looks like they've been hit by a storm. Look at it, guys. This is terrible. I think one is broken there. This one. Anyway. So I also, not everything in my greenhouse are Paphiopedilums. I have a little bit of other types of orchids. Like I tried to buy 2 bulbophyllums, although I have a problem with them during winter because bulbophyllums are hot growers. This is gonna be a challenge. I'm probably gonna bring them inside the house during winter. So I've got here a fraudulentum and a lipidum. So very, very small, not so clear in the video, but they are kind of really small. Maybe I'll deflask them after winter. So there's the other one. Looks very nice. Here guys, I have a unique one called Brutonia. Brutonia negrilensis. This is very, very impressive. A lot of babies and very strong root systems there. Have a look. They look like pasta, the roots. So probably have more than 30 inside. And I have here, I had this before, but I don't know why, but I want to try it again. This is a type of jewel. I had before the Macodis sanderianum and Macodis petula, but they all perish. Slugs love them guys, so be very careful about it. So I probably would suggest you to use slug pellets or bring them inside the house during nighttime or before night falls. So this is called Anectochila sikimensis. I remember I'm the first person I think to sell it on eBay, the Macodis petula, and the one seedling reached up to $200 guys. But now everyone's been selling it. It just dropped dramatically in price. But for some reason I just really would want to try it again, because I failed the last two flasks. I want to see what really is the problem with this one. So it's more likely a challenge for me. Okay, so guys, that's it. Thailand flask shipment, 34 flasks, mostly puffy pedlums. I hope you like my video and thank you for your time. Bye guys.